back at my truck. Another glorious day. Right, I've got it jacked up at the back axle. It's on axle stands. What I'm going to do is get under it and have a good feel about the petrol tank and decide if I'm going to drop the tank now or later. But there's fuel lines needing done. I might as well start at the back and work my way forward. I say the petrol tank is further forward than that. It's there, but it's got a few bashes in it, and I think fuel spilled in the side at one time. But we're going to be putting bed liner in here, so we better leave it until then and then take it out. The truck now. Here's the petrol tank here. See, I don't even know if I want to disturb that, but I'll need to do something with the lines. All on the back of my hands. Alright. Oh, that's what it joins on there. I'll not need to take that out. Fuck all. I'm a fuck. Nothing I need to. I'll change these two pipes. As I say, I'm going to bed line the tub later on, so I'll maybe take it out the end of the tank and paint it, but that's fine. It's old. I didn't even change the fuel lines. Do them, the rubber ones. The metal ones actually feel alright. Are they secure? Yeah. If I get away with just changing the two lines in it, that'll do me. I will go back to it. It's got like tape on it, that one. Right, okay. Following these fuel lines further up, and there's another joining piece. I've got some fuel pipe here, but these are two different sizes. This is the bigger size, so I can do that one. Both bits. I think the metal lines are alright. I'll get somebody to check them. I'm rubbing my nail on them and it's just wax and stuff, so yeah. But I'll, I don't know if the camera's actually picking any of this. Oh! Because it's quite dark under here. Right, I'll replace these ones until I get me into this. I'm just slackening off this petrol pipe, the feed pipe with a screwdriver. Right, got the clamp off there. I don't know if it's picking up or not. I'll need use my two hands. Right. See if I can separate it. Oh aye. Get you twisted. Oh, sugar, petrol coming out. You can't on anything, but it's petrol coming out there. Right, I'll need to stop this now. Right, here's a bit of fuel line off. This is all braided type. This is the new stuff. My pipe cutter. With this thing I can kind of cut it straight. Usually. You get it the first time, though you can't cut into it then not cut it. Well, you can go slightly bigger.
Says he will catch these rally men and drag them off the court. But alas, the text came through, sir, to each and every car.
There we go.
So the boys turned down Kentucky Road and
perfect. Slightly bigger, but 5mm bigger. That'll be fine. Right, I'll just make this tight. This is the new pipe. Can I twist it so it's tight? Take a tiny bit more on that one. I can't move it like that. That's what I feel like. Aye, happy with that. Right, I'll move to further up and do the other one. That's it there. New pipey. Cool. Crack on. Had to go and get this wee bit driver because the hose clamp, the front one, is up the way and you can't fit nothing in. So, hoping I can fit this in. If not, I might need to cut it. Well, we'll try. Still skiddling with this, but I don't know if it's picking up. But I think I've got it to turn once, so if I just get another turn on it, I'll be able to twist it round. And see the drivers in from the top. We spanner would probably do it, but I'll dick about with this for a minute or two. That's a bit scary, I've got it twisted and that's it. There we go. Cool. Just need to gently manipulate this pipe. Another pipe out the metal fuel line, we need to go and get a pair of pliers for that. It's a bit tighter this one. There we go. Had to go get the pliers, that's that crack, that fine that'll pull off. See, there'll be a wee bit of petal still on this. God. Never mind, it's just a couple. It'll evaporate in a minute. Leave that in there, innit? Both these bigger pipes done. The other thing is, when it runs along the steel pipe in between the two rubber pipes, I don't like the way it's sitting at these tank brackets, but I think what I'll do is, the other one, it's got bits of foam. I'll wait till I've done the other two pipes, and then I'll address that, put something, a bit of rubber in between them, or even a bit of pipe, just to, yeah, I think I will, just to be extra safe. Especially there with that one sitting on there, I can slide a bit of pipe over there, or a wee bit of rubber. I don't know if it's actually like that or not, but in there. Right, that'll do the net. I've done it now, and I think the way these fuel lines come up, they're insecure. I'll need to go under from the front and see, but I can change this rubber hose now, but it's a bit more involved in just changing the hoses, because it's into a filter there, and it goes into an electric fuel pump, which is mounted on the back of the engine block, where the original fuel pump was. I'm going to remove all that, isolate the wires. Yeah, I'm going to go and get my lunch first though. Disconnect the fuel pump. This bit here going into the carburetor, that's a new bit of pipe, so I'm not going to change that at the moment. I've disconnected it at this fuel pump, and I've disconnected it at the bulkhead. The next thing I'll do is isolate these. Well, there's no battery on it, so I'll just cut the wires for the pump and unbolt it. It's bolted onto the bit where the mechanical fuel pump went at the back of the block. I identified these wires are for the fuel pump. One goes to the earth, to the heater earth, and the other one goes to the dashboard. So I know what that is, so let's cut them in it. There's no battery on it, so you can do things like that. That's fine, get that unbolted now. Here's the fuel pump. Let's see the wires where I cut them there. Is that not joined, is it? Don't know, what's the matter? Well, that was only on the one bolt. There's a plate where the fuel pump goes in, so I'll get that off. I'll keep the plate though, because if I put carbs on it, I'll need it. There it is. That is the fuel pump blanking plate. Keeps the silicone on it. It wasn't leaking. Right. Give the faces a clean up now. Not the block face. Right, here's my new second hand fuel pump that I took off an engine up the back. The gasket's alright. Lifts up, that'll you leave and goes under the cam, on top of the cam. We'll see if it works. Put this screw back in, that's where the earth was for the fuel pump. I've got it repiped, I don't even see any of that, but the new pump's all piped up. I just take a guess which way the pipe's going, but I will, that's the power wax in the car, that's fine. I will go back to it and put a filter in between it, but I just wanted to see. It's not tightening up that screw, a little bit of better screw in there. Right, just going to snip these wires. The fuel pump, that's about going to the front. This is the one that goes up into the loom now. I just isolate it. Use that wee block. I'll be at the site and we'll see it. Right, that's the fuel pump on. All wiring's gutted. Removed the wiring completely, it's isolated. Where the feed came from. Yeah, I need to get a new screw for that air, but I'll do that. Tomorrow. 50-50 whether I'll get the pipes on the right there, not on the fuel pump, but I'll put them the way I think they go. So, we'll see. So I've not done this wee pipe, it's quite hard actually. Yeah, I'll probably do that later on, but I want to see if it's going to go first. I'll put a filter on it. Probably before the pump just there. Just doing that, but... Aye, I'll come back to this tomorrow. That's a good shift. Enjoy working on this wee thing, so I do. Oh aye, and I broke the wire for the idle solenoid, the terminal off it, but I'll put a new one on it. There's enough wire on it. I was just leaning over the back of the engine and caught it. I need to get a clip, but I need to go under from the front with the bulkhead for the fuel lines clip onto the bulkhead. I'll order one of them, maybe you can order a few because I'll check the ones that are right underneath, see what they're like.